Good evening, everyone. I'm Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Money Control News headline. So, first of all, top gainer from the Nifty 50 from Friday, that is Industrial Bank, Adani Enterprises, Tata Steel, and Eicher Motors. Then I talk about the top loser from the Nifty 50 on Friday, that is Titan Company, Apollo Hospital, Nestle, ITC. So I talk about the key indices in that Nifty 50 closes out 17,956 rupees, whereas Bank Nifty closes out 42,371 rupees. So I talk about the total point swing then on Friday, that is the 98 point on Nifty upper circuit, and whereas Bank Nifty 289 points upper circuit. Then I talk about the sectoral indices in that only four sector closed at red and rest of all sector closed in green. That four sector that has closed in red, that name is pharma, FMCG, consumer durable and healthcare sectors. Then I talk about the FI and DI data in that FI sold out 2,422 crore rupees, whereas DI buys 1,953 crore rupees. Then I talk about the economic calendar for tomorrow. In that, tomorrow India WPI manufacturing year on year December data is coming. WPI food year on year December data is coming. WPI fuel year on year December data is coming. WPI inflation year on year December data is coming. Next, India export December data is coming. Balance of trade December data is coming. Imports December data is coming. Then US no data. Then I talk about the page number on page number 18, that top news for on Sunday and Saturday. Then in that budget 2023, states should make promise on freebies with their financial health in mind. Next, Lalit Modi named his son as successor beneficiary in KK Modi Family Trust. Next, UK India Young Professional Scheme. No sponsor, no jobs necessary for 2 years stay. Next, plane with 72 on board crashes at Nepal's Pohara airport, at least 68 killed. Next, SBI hikes home loan interest rates by 10 basis points. Next, government extends tenure of Bank of Baroda MD Sanjeev Chadda. Next, Maruti Suzuki Jimny off to flying start in bookings, draws 3-month waitlist. Next, Nepal plane crash. Yati Airlines started flying over 2 decades ago. Operators only ATR planes. Next, Nepal plane crash. 5 Indian passengers identified. Next, government earmarks rupees 2,000 crore to encourage states to scrap old vehicles. Next, the deadliest plane crashes in Nepal history. Next, people crying in office. Amazon India employee describes scene amid layoffs. Next, Miss Universe 2022 is also a CEO. 10 points about her. Next, the changing guard. New age EV startups that are shaking up the establishment. Next, 25 years of You Can Win. How to win in 2023. Shiv Kehra on coping with a fast changing world. Next, 3 great wines with an Indian connection at Mumbai's Liz Bouchons. Next, on page number 9 in personal finance section, under that, gold price hit record high. What should you do now? Next, SEBI purposes to allow private equity funds to become mutual fund sponsor. Next, gold prices are at an all-time high. What should be your strategy? Next, budget 2023. What tax experts really want from the financial minister? Then I talk about the page number 10 in startup section. Under that, startup will card rises USD 18 million from investors to expand operations. Next, I talk about in page number 11 in business section. Under that, just dial Q3 profit up over threefold at rupees 75.3 crore. Revenue rises 39.3% to rupees 221.37 crore. Next, Noida airport to be sustainable, very innovative Swiss ambassador. Next, Fly Big starts flight from Itanagar to Guwahati. Next, EAM Shankar likely to visit Sri Lanka on Jan 19. Talks and debt restructuring expected. Next, GST not payable on government incentives to banks for promoting rupee card low value Bhim UPI transactions. Next, demat accounts rises 34% to 10.8 crore in December on attractive returns from equity markets. Next, India's Russian oil imports top 1 million barrel a day in December. Next, mid cap of 7 of top 10 most valued firms jumps over rupees 1 lakh crore. TCS, Infosys, Sparkle. Next, FPI's withdraws rupees 15,000 crore from equities in 2 weeks of Jan. Next, regulatory internal market barriers of China impact India's exports. GTRI. Next, Supreme Court allows states to impose special road tax. Next, this is not your mom and dad's recession, says BOFA S. Savita Subramanian. Next, Enforcement Directorate alleges Frances Pernod violated Delhi city rules to boost market share. Report. Next, DMart quarter 3 profit rises 6.6% to 5 rupees 590 crore, revenue up 25%. Next, HDFC Bank quarter 3 net profit rises 19.9% to rupees 12,698 crore, asset quality stable. Next, high yielding crop varieties favorable weather expected to add wheat output by 5 million tons. Next, US FDA pulls up Sun Pharma for lapses in Halol plant. Next, S&P 500 ends at highest in month. Indexes gain for week has earning kickoffs. Next, Nomura sees 75 basis point RBI rate higher. Cuts in 2023 has GDP slows. Next, audio streaming giant Spotify back online after brief outage report. Next, millionaire Wanda Janilin son arrested in China for assault. Next, will ensure Quad continues to be forced for good, joint statement by US Japan. Next, top US lawmaker object to potential F-16 sale to Turkey. Next, how Western goods reach Russia. Long line of trucks through Georgia. Then I comes to page number 12 in commodity section. Under that, risk sentiment likely to be stable on higher bets on slower pace of rate hikes. Ravindra Rao, Kotak Security. Next, I talk about the economy section. Under that, EAM Shankar likely to visit Sri Lanka on Jan 19 talk about debt restructure expected. Next, GST not payable on government incentive to bank for promoting Rupee card low value Bhim UPI transaction. Next, regulatory internal market barriers of China impact India's export. GTRI. Next, Supreme Court allows states to impose a special road tax. Next, high yield crop varieties favorable weather expected to add wheat output by 5 million tons. Next, Nomura sees 75 basis point RBI cuts in 2023 has GDP slows. On page number 15 in political section, under that, Tripura parties busy formulating strategies, stitching alliances ahead of assembly polls. Next, Gujarat poll results send message that Narendra Modi will be re-elected PM in 2024. Amit Shah. Next, BSP to go it alone in assembly. LS polls. BSP Supremo Mayawati. Next, Nepal PM Pushpa Kamal Dalal Prachanda to visit India soon. Next, more classified documents found at Biden's residence's White House. Next, Biden's missteps on secret paper create a self-inflicted crisis. Next, army soldier pushed frontiers of valor, acted as survivor in times of calamities. Calamities. President Draupadi. Next, every Indian is proud of our army. PM Modi on Army Day. Next, death poll, death toll from Russia strike on Dnipro apartment building rises to 14 in governor. Next, BJP government lying on river cruise. Such services has been running for years. Akhilesh Yadav. Next, extortion calls made investor drop rupees 6,000 crore Maharashtra plan last year. Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis. Next, BJP MLA Sundarlal Dikshit dies. Next, documents inquiry puts spotlight on Biden's frenetic last days as vice president. Next, Ukraine's leader wants to visit UN on invention anniversary. Next, Congress MP Santok Chaudhary dies after heart attack during Bharat Jodo Yatra march halted. Next, Joe Biden welcomed back to Georgia after lying low in midterms. Next, Congress MP Santok Chaudhary dies of a heart attack in Bharat Jodo Yatra. Next, Punjab Bharat Jodo Yatra resumes from Lodhowal. Next, CPI-M Congress to jointly contest Tripura elections. Next, Lakshadweep MP disqualifies from Lok Sabha over attempt to murder case. Next, government engineer suspended for security breach for attempting to touch President Murmuru feet. Next, how classified information is handled. Next, how Western goods reach Russia, a long line of trucks through Georgia. Next, Brazil top court to investigate Bolsonaro role in Brazil riots. On page number 16 in international section under that, Iran hangs former defense ministry official over spy claim. Next, President Joe Biden does not know what is the classified documents found at his place White House. Next, UK economy post surprise growth in November. Next, Trump organization to be sentenced for tax fraud faces fine. Next, first Chinese operated Boeing 737 MAX flight takeoff in Chennai since 2019. That much for today. Thanks for watching.